is Fox 4 News at 6.
Violent crime and murder. The highest rates in Southwest Florida are in the city of Fort Myers.
And those concerns took center stage as Fort Myers council members considered a contract renewal for the chief of police, Doug Baker. 4 News Reporter's Warren Wright has more on who gave the chief a thumbs up and who gave him a thumbs down.
Well, Patrick, the council asked a lot of questions, wanting to make sure the police department is going in the right direction. But ultimately, almost everyone agreed to give Doug Baker a 3-year contract. Everyone but the councilman who represents the area hit hardest by violent crime.
I'm not supportive of the contract extension right now.
Councilman Johnny Streets isn't happy with Doug Baker's leadership of the Fort Myers Police Department. The retired police officer believes the police need to be more focused on building partnerships with the community.
The police has to understand that they work for the people, and it's not the other way around.
Councilperson Christine Matthews was willing to give the chief another shot at the job, but under one condition.
I'd like to see more diversity. So if we are going to do any more hiring, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
The chief explained minority hiring is an issue he's been working on since getting the top job and pointed out how he is leading the way among all other law enforcement agencies in Southwest Florida.
I have 20% female, 16% Hispanic Latino, and 14% African American.
Mayor Randy Henderson says he couldn't be more pleased with Baker's leadership.
I believe we have one of the finest police chiefs in America.
Before the city manager signed off on Baker's renewal, the chief had to agree to a set of benchmarks, a 7% decrease in violent crime and a 7% increase in homicide convictions. Baker says that's not a problem.
I think the citizens deserve my full attention and effort to make that happen. To say or not to be able to agree with that, I think is ethically and morally wrong.
The chief is ready to accept the challenge.
Well, the police chief points out that since 2008, he's lived with a 20% reduction in personnel and still managed to maintain the same level of service. Baker is a 28-year veteran of FMPD. The last 6 years were as chief. His contract will be for another 3 years. Warren Wright, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Warren. And now we want to hear from you. Do you agree with the council's decision to give Chief Baker a 3-year contract extension? Give us a call, 206-FOX-4, or email us news@fox4now.com.